All right, here we go. Richard Bates, the guy we just chased down and caught. Acquaintance of victim Teresa Terrelson.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead, and your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Well, I know he's not telling the truth, the whole truth, but I think we bad cop him, yeah? Doubt him? Oh, update the scene, thank you. He said, I'm clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You can lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot.
Oh, a kiss?
That,
Oh, not a kiss.
I don't know.
I don't want to trust anything this guy says, but it seems like that's the truth. Sailor boy laid one on me, a cheap shot. After that, I don't know. I'm gonna go doubt again.
You've done time.
Yeah, there we go.
Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Nailed it. On parole for sexual assault? You mean this guy?
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
I guess I gotta call it in. Oh yeah, let's see outfits. Hold on. Oh, I did get one. The Sunset Strip. Best worn while rubbing shoulders with movie stars. Let's do Chicago Lightning. Ooh, I like this suit.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, detective?
How can I help, detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks, man.
How come there are no motorcycles? I haven't seen a single motorcycle.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
They weren't invented yet. Yes, they were.
Out of the car.
So
Police.
I pay the city all these goddamn taxes, and you need to take my car?
Sorry, you kind of cut out there.
I say we bust in
He's
there
in
and find
interview,
the
too.
goddamn
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Detectives Phelps.
Oh, he's like
Galloway.
literally a sailor in a
We know
sailor
why you're
suit.
here, Jessup. So it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
Okay.
You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
You had more than that, buddy.
You're lying to me, Jessup. I think you weren't having much luck and you decided to take it out on Mrs. Terrelson.
That's not true. What makes you think I wanted to hurt her?
Oh, no, I didn't. No. I know you had more than a couple of drinks. No, it's a doubt situation.
Looks like I was mistaken. So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
New location, maybe.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
Okay, sure.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective.
There's another VOD if you want to
Got a
watch it
message
in
for
the
you.
highlights there,
Sighting of your
Storm
disfigured hobo on
Storm
Grand
Edgy.
between Temple and Sunset.
There we
And
go.
Looks like the Beau has a record too.
The
He's wanted
Beau?
in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
We've shortened the word hobo to the bow. Where the fuck am I? No, don't go in there. Or maybe do go in here. Who talked to somebody? Who's this?
3 blondes walk into a bar. I think one of them would have seen it.
Nice joke. No, the VOD didn't survive. The highlight did, Recast. Also, can you get the fuck out of my way, you dipshits? Oh my god, please just go the fuck outside. Is that not the door outside? Okay, fine. Take the shitmobile back to the fucking hobo encampment.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Olive oil is made from olives.
Three suspects in the can and one on the hook. Still no hard evidence on any of them.
Musical's hard, doesn't it? Oh, he's bringing a shotgun, is he? Okay. Are we gonna need it?
LAPD. We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
Oh
6
no.
rounds won't get us far. We need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out for the cavalry.
How do we do that?
Like this.
Buckshot, keep it down, Phelps.
You want your rightful share? We need to fight for it.
What, you're the psycho?
Get that disfigured son of a bitch.
your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny.
He just
We'll
shot a
find out
guy
from
in
your
cold
personal
blood for no
effects.
reason.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
It's not illegal if they're homeless? Oh, really? Man. How'd you go out and look at
Gremlin's
you know
over
what?
here,
Never
Phil.
mind. Nope.
Toss it.
I'm not
See what
gonna.
you find.
That's too dark. Missing morphine. Cops say goons fighting dope war. LAPD powerless to stop escalating violence.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
They have a back room where boys touch each other. I'm
Mr.
curious
Benson,
to find out what that's all about.
He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I agree, Vice.
I'm fine
I
too,
see.
Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
Could you do that in the war?
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Well, fuck. Look at that. Everybody has size 8 shoes. Everybody has rope.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
Zeke, do you think you're a good cop? Yeah, sure. As good as you can be in this time and place.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
The Crystal Ballroom. Oh, shit. And it matches the color of her dress, and it has her initials on it.
No good to me.
Oh, did it made the clue sound, didn't it? I just realized it went brr, 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 brr.
That's the cop from the newspaper. You can't do this!
Don't leave him be.
Just fucking mean mugged him to the ground.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear of germs?
Can't we talk about this? Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
No, where is the fucking guy that I'm supposed to talk to? Oh, is that him right? No, that's not him.
If olive oil comes from olives, where's baby oil come from?
Oh my God.
An Englishman and an Irishman and a Scotsman walk into a bar. Bartender looks up and says, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
Oh, that's right. They took him to the station. I forgot. Yeah, because we started a fight with him. That's right. I remember now.
Oh, I wish I could afford that.
Yep.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
I wonder why the Crystal Ballroom didn't show up as a place. That escalated quickly. Yeah, Finbar killed a guy.
I want to make
We're going this way.
No, I'm going this way. Fuck you. I'm gonna get a pack of cigars. And that, yes! We sell his favorites.
Extra, read all about it.
Are you, my God, he's looking directly at me in the camera.
Teresa's trail leads right to this cabbie's back seat, Phelps. We need to find him.
You missed the location? I did? How the fuck did I miss it?
Let me guess. Hiding from the wife?
Do you have sauerkraut, mister?
Which location did I miss?
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my sack. Can you identify the man in this picture? Can you get me title?
I said, if you're a producer, then I'm Lana Turner, Jack.
Oh, remember there was a part about finding a cab. You need to wait for a phone call and go from there. Oh, but you need to be in a cop car for it. Oh, well, fuck me. Right. I remember them saying that. Yep. Hold on. What if I did that now?
Coroner says it's gonna be at least a week to get an ID.
Where are the cop cars at this fucking police station? They're on the prowl, yeah, for sure.
No mercy for me.
That's not a cop car.
Get this morning's edition, hot off the press.
Try the fucking donut shop or where I left it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, the ambulance. That's not a cop car at all. Oh, there's one right there. Don't move. Stop, you fucker. Stop.
I need this vehicle, officer, now.
You got it.
Car 11K, come in. KGPL to car 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, could we have Lars Terrelson picked up?
11K, roger.
Okay, so that doesn't give me another. No, okay. Still just the police station then.
$11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitburn. Repeat, Wilshire.
Let's go! Wait.
Where's that cab got to now?
Oh. Nope. Wilshire and Whitmer, huh? Do I actually have to use it? Like, use this? Wilshire? And... Fuck. Wilshire and... By Boulevard? Boulevard. Oh, there it is. Wilshire Whitmer. There it is.
$11K, further on your APB on yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified at Reggie's Cafe, heading north on Whitburn. KGPL clear.
So they don't put a spot on my map for that?
Calling all cars, citizen reports, officer needs help, shots fired, officer down, 6th Street and Lindley Place, 6th Street and Lindley Place.
You see our taxi anywhere?
Code 3 identified.
Call 11K, your suspect vehicle, yellow cab 3591.
6M what, Valencia? 6. Where's 6? There's 8, 9, 7, 6. Oh. No. So 6 is a big street. Okay. They've never made me look this up before. Right next to Boulevard. Again? Oh my God. Oh, it's right there. Oh, fuck. Okay, so he's just moving there. There we go. Okay.
Sighted at 6th and Valencia.
That'll work.
Search continues.
Car 11K, yellow cab 3591 was just seen leaving Dewey's Car Sales, driving north on Union Drive. KGPL. Patrolman reports yellow cab 3591 at
Loma and Union. So he's going north on Union. There's Union. Where the fuck's the Loma? I don't see a fucking Loma anywhere. Gray dot is where I put it. None of these cross streets are labeled. I guess we'll just go north on Union. So, there. Yeah, go here, and then hang a right.
And Union Drive, headed northeast.
Northeast?
It's moving. That's him there, Phelps. Hit the siren.
I thought I'd brake faster. Go, we got him! No chase needed. We were right in front of that fucker. And he looks upset.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Baron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It was at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gone and ruined my day.
Oh, what a day. You gone and ruined my day. Now what do we do though? Oh, we got the victim's movements. Yeah, the driver testifies. Okay, so that was it. That's all I had to do. Now back to the station. Oh, you need to do this before interviewing that sailor guy to visit the missed place. Oh. Okay, well, I guess we're fucked.
You can drive.
That's right. We're not going to get everything. We're not trying to do a perfect or 100% run, obviously. Get in the fucking car. What are you doing? You told him to drive and you're not going anywhere.
You're behind the wheel.
That's the guy.
Oh, is that why? Because he's blocked by the fucking garbage? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, he will get on the passenger. Okay, good. I'm not restarting anything. No, it takes way too long. And the checkpoints are fucking terrible. Also, it just saved it, so I'm past that point now.
You're a real asshole. You know that? This guy's got a screw loose.
Parker or Green?
Nope.
I don't know who'd be worse.
You don't see that every day.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
No, I'm not. He's stinky and terrible and we hate him.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Lie!
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrellson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
Well, I happen to have a bloodstained rope piece that we took from your fucking place.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You're lying, Ackerman. There must be a reason. You could have killed her in the camp.
My reasons are my own. Can you disprove what I say?
It proves that he was there with her, but it doesn't prove that he took her up the hill. He says, why'd you take her up the hill? Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please. You're lying. There must be a reason you could have killed her in the camp. My reasons are my own. Can you disprove what I say? The victim movements only put her at the Crystal Ballroom. That's well before her murder.
You're off the hook. For now.
Aha!
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Jesus Christ.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
We did it! We got the right guy, I'm sure.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrellson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen.
Oh, bust them out.
And a grand result you have brought me.
That always works.
You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
They had real-time cameras capture pictures of their sphincters to measure how stressed they were during line reads. Nice. Yo, case closed. Let's go. Distinguished. Woo! Not bad. Is the record in the game skipping? Is that an effect? So he could be lying the whole time about his wife and kids. We've never seen him. But we have seen him at the Blue Note or where the fuck this place is. He's in love with her.
You say that you were only fooling.
Oh, we see them in the intro cinematic? Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Don't do me wrong.
The blue waffle, that's right.
Don't leave me singing this.
Come in hungry, leave even hungrier because you puked up your lunch. The studio secretary murder. Oh! Train sound! Okay. Guy in a hat with a fucking lug wrench.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your head, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Matches the MO. 40 years old. Not necessarily white, because there was a Hispanic in there.
Another body in Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
When exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? That what your old man paid college tuition for?
Again with the college boy shit. That's great.
Can you drive to this one?
Oh, to the pawn shop. Down here at the pawn shop. Duke, fan J&B, thank you for the 34 months.
Admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school.
Sorry to do this, but it's getting a little warm.
He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sake.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Okay. Can we rock down to Electric Avenue? Yes.
How can I help you boys?
If he runs, he's guilty. You know, I always thought that too until OJ. Because he was found not guilty. And he ran.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? I gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay.
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
18 karat gold is usually the highest they go in gold because any higher than 18 karat, it gets a little soft. Like 20, that's why they don't usually make 24 karat gold anything anymore, because it's soft, it's malleable, and it'll just wear down. Like if you wear it on your finger for too long, it'll wear a hole in the ring. So 22 karat is not usually made anymore. 18's the highest they go, but 18 will last you, last you probably as long as you want it, but 14 is probably your best bet. And it's soft and it bends, yeah, exactly. But it's worth more, that's for sure.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those...
Percy Shelley.
faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
From London. Came back to life, and he's murdering women and leaving poems. Can you tell me what kind of shoes what size shoe he was wearing?
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Boom! Get the timpanis ready. We're gonna go.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herp is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter.
Wait, Percy's middle name is Bish?
The man who killed
What's that dirty Bish?
May have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak to the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. Just don't like it.
Also not nude.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them. Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
I wonder if I should get clues first. Probably get clues first. Oh shit. Dear Evelyn, I hope this letter finds you in a better way than we last parted. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know what that makes you become. I am not writing to harass and accuse.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
I am writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl and what she is doing to herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn, and it's harder for me to watch than you can imagine. But only God Almighty above us has the right to judge, and so I beg you for your forgiveness. I've been in contact with a sanitarium here in Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is an illness, Evelyn, and that it can be treated. You only need to check yourself in. It will not. So, there's the connection to the psychiatrist, sanitarium. That's at least two girls that have been called, or the dad and then the husband before called the sanitarium.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
Keystone Film Company.
That's going to be difficult, Cole.
Oh, she's a...
Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
She was an entertainment lawyer, it seems.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Mensch's Bar, corner 9th and Main. Two large suitcases.
Shit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Suitcase, bedroll, pillow, bed sheet, frames, hairbrush, bowling pin? Statuette, makeup, clothes. A bowling pin? The fuck she need a bowling pin for? You want a cool novella? Stephen King, 1922, and A Good Marriage. Saw them featured in a single book. Find them on Kindle or something. Oh, okay.
There are three kinds of people. Those who can count and those who can't.
Probably nothing.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
She smells like
Very strong smell.
a brewery. Yeah, exactly.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Another missing ring.
Yep.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Okay. That's all the clues!
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer
Chinless
some
wonder.
questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Yes, there is a law
Put it in your
against it.
pockets,
There's
Ferdinand.
absolutely laws against that. Wait, maybe not. 1947? Maybe not.
Classic Carmine.
Man, all of these cases have something in common, but not all of them have everything in common.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
He was kissing her corpse. He was, that's a great drawing too. He was practicing kissing her corpse. All right. Ad breaks on. I'm just gonna go pee real quick.
Quit staring at me like I'm some kind of freak.
Is he staring into your soul?
Quit staring at me like I'm some kind of freak.
Oh, quit staring at me like I'm some kind of freak. I forgot. Time goes on without me. Here we go.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
And he stands like Peter Pan or Superman. What do we think? Think he's telling the truth? You went through her purse. It wasn't like she needed it. Take a look.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
Okay. He did look very confident.
Found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
No.
Came across.
I meant to press down on that one. I honestly was pressing down on the choices. For some fucking reason, I've been playing this game forever, but I was pressing down on the choices, and then I pressed X, and then I was like, oh, A to accept. Fucking Christ. That was an accident. We're calling that one an oopsies. Because I just did a dumb. was like, okay, let me pick the second choice. Down once, then press X. No, A to accept. It was all stupid. I gotta get a new PC. This one just keeps crashing all the time. It's crazy. Also, it takes if it wouldn't be so bad if it didn't take so fucking long for it to shut down. DualSense has 8. No, I'm using my Xbox controller. I think we're gonna start all the way over from the beginning. I collect the evidence again and all that shit. It sucks. Yes, I'm playing Adamfall in my spare time, and I'm not sure if I'm sold on it, really. I just got to I was about to be like, oh, this is boring. And then I got to a part, I'm like, okay, I'm a little more invested now. I wanted to have something to talk to Co about on our fucking talk show that we have. I never have anything to talk to the other two guys about, so I figured, like, maybe I'll just start playing the games they play off stream. I mean, some of them. Adamfall looked like one I would enjoy, and I am sort of. Not that far into it, though. Only a handful of hours.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them. Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now. Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
That's pee-pee and poo-poo, guys.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Are you cosplaying Chris Farley? I mean, Matt Foley? Well, Dad, I don't know. Does that look like Bill Shakespeare over there? Seems you've not been using the paper for writing, but for rolling doobies. No, I'm not cosplaying. I had a suit jacket on. I had the whole thing on. It just got too warm.
Another missing ring.
Gonna have to cast Zeke for the
swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
For the Chris Farley biopic. I'm older now than he ever got, I think.
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Wouldn't park there if I were you.
Yeah, I'm well over what he ever, however old he got.
Someone was trying
Yeah,
to get her to come home.
I'm 11 years older than he ever got, so. Not a good choice for the biopic, although I wish.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
God, this is so stupid.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her. This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Why would you put on a liquor store receipt, though? That's weird. That's all the clues!
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
Okay. I was kissing him.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse.
I like how he's
Thought
got
she could use
lipstick
some more
marks on
stick.
his
Rusty,
lips.
stop.
That's great.
Don't hit him.
Oh, I fast forwarded past the punch. I'm sorry. You didn't get to see him get decked again.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
I'm telling the truth.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out.
Oh,
Until then,
rank
you can
12.
think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine.
There you go. You got your wish.
You get this sack of shit into a cell, I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Siri? Where's the pawn shop?
Phelps,
Or, no,
that's 1247.
bar? How can I help?
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest
Levine's
store to
Liquor,
Santa Fe
there we
Avenue
go.
Rail Yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks.
Punches will continue until morale improves. Liquor store first, then the bar. Okay, sure. Oh my God, where did we park? We drove up here, didn't we? There we go.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
I hate that the order matters in these games, or in this game. I mean, it sucks that it locks you out of shit if you choose the wrong
Read that
one
those
first.
goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really?
I guess that's
Guess
okay
that's
then.
okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
I'm betting there was a few of those early on, or like things that I missed or lies that I failed on because I didn't have all of the fucking clues I needed to prove them wrong and shit. Like, I bet there was a ton of that shit and I fucking hate it. But, I mean, that's real life. Like, that's, if you miss evidence as a cop, you're just not gonna get your conviction. Okay, fine. This is a video game, though. Let me have it.
Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
With things so high, I better make it 2 million.
Say, that's a pretty girl dressed in that nurse's aid uniform. Do you know who she looks like?
Yes. Why, you're right, Sergeant.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
Oh, my Clue music is playing.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An
Wow.
alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
No, you helped kill
Take a
her.
look
I'm
around.
sure. The fuck is that? Her daughter? I restarted the game so many times trying to get all this stuff right, and at some point I just gave up and didn't finish it. Yeah, exactly. You just gotta, if you're gonna finish the game, you gotta give up on the idea that you're gonna get everything right, or else buckle up for 100 hours.
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid.
But she was a dame, though. They can read? Who told them they can read? Oh, get it back. There's more shit.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
What a name, Grosvenor.
She wasn't always such a loner.
The fucking bowling pin, there it is.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
I get it.
I know that.
Spare time.
Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
If these jokes continue to be so bad, I'm going on strike. You can find me in the gutter.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Oh my God, she worked in legal copyrights for music. We fucking hate her. All streamers hate this bitch. Fuck her. Fuck her. Leave her dead. Never solve her crime. I mean, leave her dead. Of course you're gonna leave her dead. You have no choice. The clues have been found.
Well, I'm not the bedpost.
You could have fooled me.
Oh shit, here we go.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Want some rye? Of course you do. So he said, she came by in the morning, she had a couple of bucks, and bought a quart of rye. What do we think? Is he lying? Do we doubt him? Or is he telling the truth? Truth? Yeah, yeah.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
Truth? He sounded sincere, man. I don't know if we've ever found someone who always told the truth that we didn't have to doubt. Yeah, he is moving around. His eyes are like, yeah. God, you know what? You know what? Prove an answer. Oh, fuck. It's got to be truth then.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
That's got to be it. He's looking down now. That's got to be it. Not truth.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Oh, you clean up nice.
You sound like my mom.
Mr. Robbins.
No problem.
Thank you, Coggy. Enjoy your new badge.
Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Except her entire family with her alcohol abuse. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Is that? Oh, that is the exit. Okay. Did you hear the song said, when she can get liquor, she almost loses her mind? Little on the nose.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Bar now, right? You said the bar now, yeah. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. What up, Banky?
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn
Oh,
Summers.
this guy.
What is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
I want to emphasize at the outset of these hearings that the fact that the Committee on Un-American Activities is investigating alleged communist influence and infiltration in the moving picture industry must not be considered or interpreted.
What's your name?
Hey, what's your name?
Mind if I ask
What's
you some
your
questions,
name, sir?
Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, Detective.
Oh, it's McCaffrey.
What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
Can you back off,
I
partner?
can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Man, this guy looks like a smug-ass motherfucker. And his name is Grosvenor. Grosswiener. He has a Grosswiener. Funny.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Criminal record, nothing serious, few skirmishes. Well, I mean...
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Well, he found a cigar. Probably somebody else's.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
Now, this could just be a book she stole. Because he didn't say her, like, he didn't write her name in it, he just signed the book. Right? What do you guys think? Doubt or lie? He gave it to her? Okay.
Haven't you got parking tickets to hand
The
out?
letter doesn't say it was from her, from him. It's just the upper half of the letter. The book has his name in it.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing?
Go with my instincts.
A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Who the fuck's Tiernan?
Thank you for the information, Mr.
Oh, Tiernan, question mark. We don't know yet. Okay. All right, time to go call somebody. Or not. Maybe there's a phone in the bar? Oh, there we go. Or not, never mind.
You can drive.
Fine.
Use your mobile phone telephone.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in. Car 11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly, return to Central, go to.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
code 2. I don't know what that means. Oh, I need to drive this bit? Oh, fuck. Wait. Do I need to reset? To drive this bit, otherwise it forces you somewhere else. Oh, so I will miss the bowling alley? Okay. Okay, I'll try and drive to the bowling alley, see what happens. If they haven't saved it yet. I didn't see the save icon come up, but we'll see. Yeah, again, there's a lot of dumb shit in this game. All in all, though, like I'm getting better at it, like getting better at you know, looking at clues and knowing what the game wants from me. You start off and you're kind of like clueless as to what the game actually wants from you. It's like, okay, do you want to like play bad cop, you know, like for everybody, or can you lie and prove it, you know, that kind of shit. I bet if I started over from the beginning, which I won't do, but I bet if I start over, I'd do a lot better. Damn it. Can you just go? Thank you. This game's like a litmus test for autism because of their eye contact. Like, see where we are.
Can I grab one with a lot? From American Century Broadcasting.
Okay, there's my car. Oh, I gotta do this scene again. Okay.
The regulars might have something else to tell you, but I don't.
What's your name?
There it is.
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective.
I'm just a starving, smug asshole, Mr.
Evelyn
Detective.
Summers? And why she was found
Why am I have trouble controlling the volume of my voice?
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You look down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Car 11K, Car 11K. K, car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central, Code 2.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
They changed my fucking destination. Fuckers. That's a fucking kick in the balls. Oh, there it is.
Eat my asshole!
Exactly, mighty incisors. Showplace of the bowling world.
Hello, Rusty. 2 on your usual lane?
Why is she dressed like a nurse?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name
shouting
Evelyn
because she's
Summers?
old?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. Stuck in my mind.
Where's a size 8?
She was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thanks, ma'am.
Let's go get him.
You're the reason.
Down the left side of the alley.
You're
nice. Where's that goddamn waitress? This is a tasty burger.
This is a tasty burger.
I'm trying to imagine you
club
with
sandwiches.
a personality.
Thank you, waitress.
What the hell?
Wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Okay, keep
Want a
moving,
tip?
lover
Fill my
boy.
coffee.
He ran away. I didn't even see him.
He says he can get me in to meet Jack Warner.
What's a special little thing? Ah, one of these days. Word abbreviation so long.
Oh, there we go. She said down at the end. That's why I went down to the end.
Would you recommend the special?
Tiernan, LAPD.
There we go. He waited for us. That was nice.
There.
Oh, shit, yeah. Take this little juicy ride.
Get after it!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
Holy
These are
shit,
flashy
this
cars
thing's got
that you
some
park
move.
outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer! Another runner. Or at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to land.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
It is squirrely as fuck, though, dude. The steering on that fuck, or the tire stickiness is fucking squirrely.
Tiernan, LAPD.
Well, it is by Rockstar, Band Geek.
What are you waiting for? Get after
I forgot
it!
I could
We
skip
might go
that.
faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The
lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to land it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and all trouble.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Got him. Get in there, you pin jockey. I mean, that's not my business, right?
Captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Don't need this?
There we go.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
I'm a cop, of
As
course.
far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Oh,
Captain,
no.
We have good leads in the Summers
Not
case.
the corpse kisser.
But it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it if you can get that.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Whoa! Easy!
Mouthpiece first stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out.
There it is.
Now the DA wants my head.
Operator, message for KGPL.
How can I help, Detective?
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks.
Got it. Let's go.
Plays the saxophone. Oh, and boy, can he get me going.
Oh, where'd I park? Oh, there it is.
I want to make homicide. You know you've made it.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Who's at the Central Police Station? Should I stay here for a bit? Oh, the bowling alley, dude. I should probably... No, I'm good? Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go then.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Great cop. Six.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Oh, can't knock on his neighbor's door first. Okay. LAPD.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Terrible shame. Means there's nobody to let us in. You want to do the honors, Phelps?
Sure. Hi-ya! The Last Bastion.
Nope.
By Ernest Hutton. Okay. It's not B&E if you're cops, man. No, rights don't matter, like the amendments don't matter to cops, right? As far as I know.
Circumstantial.
Oh, shit. Look at that. Same MO, same everything.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him. And in
Yes,
a hurry.
Maggie King.
Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a picture.
I will be playing those sometime.
He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
You nosy old hag, get the fuck out of here. Thanks for your help.
Carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation at least.
Maybe. No.
No. Oh, the other half of the letter. Take long before you're healed and you can come home. I put your things back in your old room with a lock on the door for your privacy. You can come and go as you please. I will care for you and you can return to your normal life. I know your address has changed, so I cannot be sure this letter will find you, but I pray that it does and that you consider what I've said. I love you very much, and I pray every night that you are safe and that one day you will knock on my door and the rift between us will be mended. With love and understanding, your mother,
From the letter we found
Augusta
inside the body.
Summers.
At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
I suppose. That's all the clues! What are we doing? Why is she just standing there? I thought she was going to lead me up to the pigeon coop.
That's the guy. I hear he's an honest cop. Now, there's an oxymoron for you. I was married by a judge. Should have asked for a jury.
Dayman fighter with the 85 months. Dayman.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
We'll get on wheels.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
They always run.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Thanks, lady. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Or vote of confidence.
Give it up, LAPD.
This is my top speed. I can't go faster, but I can now. Watch, I get a little sprint on. Oh, bitch.
You're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
You're arrested on suspicion of getting punched in the back of the head.
We need to get downtown
Guilty.
and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you
Do
know
we know
McCaffrey
that?
did the dog?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. He's His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together in the way you did.
I'll hold you to that.
Rusty does drive like a drunk at times. Thankfully, he's got plot armor and doesn't have collision.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young fellas.
Okay. Yeah, we'll start with you.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
What happened to your face? Did I do that?
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
You left at midnight, correct? Do you really think I'm gonna squeal? Maybe. This is your automobile, correct?
A Tyrone was in the other guy's house, wasn't it? This is the bowling alley guy.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
Are there nabbers who are not dirty in this city anymore?
What evidence could I have posed for him being a liar?
Hey, do you fellas need me to stick around much longer?
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
Can you identify the man in this picture?
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. And he had nothing but vitriol with it.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
How long is this gonna take?
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left, that was it!
Has anyone seen my pen? You were smoking a cigarette in the other room? No entiendo.
This is the bowling alley guy. Did we go to his place and find the fucking tire iron?
You know about the insurance money I take it. I ain't talking to you. Is interview 2 free?
Don't talk about how it was between me and Evelyn.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
We use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
I have faith in the Lord. Do you, senor? No.
I want the truth. I think you broke into McCaffrey's apartment and planted a lug wrench there.
I didn't do that, and there's no way you can prove any different.
This is your automobile, correct?
As hard as this is for you to contemplate, I really loved Evelyn. She was kind and gentle to me.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. A big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at our old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
So the wrench, the fucking tire iron, like I thought, was in this guy's apartment, not the bowling alley guy's apartment. Because he said you planted it, and the letter and the wrench were in the same fucking house, weren't they? Fuck's sake, man. If you don't know, don't talk.
Tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Said Rawlings bowling alley on it, but that doesn't mean like I would. Oh, never mind. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. I fucking failed, and that's it.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grover McCaffrey.
I'm so old.
Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Wow.
Thanks for your help.
Shit. Dip Top, thank you for the 8 years. Goddamn.
King Kong's dick in your fucking ear.
Yeah, dude. Thank you, Tracker Dog, also with 54. And Graham with 38 before that. Thank you.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
That's never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
I don't care.
I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
I want to make comments.
I'm gonna see if I can ask this dude any more questions and maybe get some get back.
Don't talk to me about Evelyn anymore.
Nope. That's a lost cause. I fucked that one into the ground.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Oh well, I got one. That's fine. Chief will be happy.
Congratulations, boys, you bagged the fine catch.
See, Chief's happy
Another red
life.
to
Happy
boot.
Chief, happy life.
Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse.
I'll
And neither
try.
will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
Oh God, here comes the score. Maybe. Yep, here we go. Ew, ew. Ooh, the vehicle damage. Oh, 4 stars! Distinguished, let's go! Still, I'm a 4-star man! I'm a 4-star dick. I had no fucking bead on that other guy. I had nothing on that other dude. Could not read him whatsoever.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Can we rally with the first and try for the Nambus?
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade.
Make
we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant! Get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions! We only have minutes! I'm in charge here, Sergeant! Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot! You have 10 men left! My orders are to save what's left! Move out!
Vincent giving us up to Julia. Hell yes. We love Jules here. Okay. That is where we're going to stop for today. We'll be picking this back up to Mali. Oh, Julia, you're here. I didn't know you were even here. Hell yeah. What's up, Jules? Good to see you. Do you see my new chat badges, Jules? Pan Dream. We struck a deal and she did me some badges. Yeah, pretty good, right? You even get, oh, you got the 10-year. Oh, yeah, the 10-year badge. Ooh, that's a pretty one. All right. Any hoozles. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more LA Confidential. LA Noire, not Confidential. That's the movie. I'm playing the game. LA Noire. So I hope to see you out here tomorrow for more, because we probably got at least 2 more streams of this, I'd imagine. So, see you tomorrow for more. Until next time, y'all.
For all of my Berserkers, and for all of Zekonia, this is me, Zeke.
On the other side.
This is me, Zeke, saying... Bobbity boop.